Terrific, please come inside. I don't want your job. We'll figure out a way to get it back for you.
There's only one way to get my job back, and that's to prove to my fans that I deserve the name Mr. Terrific. Hello, fans! It's me, Mr. Terrific!
For a minute, I thought I was back in Sicily.
Sophia, I'm sure Blanche wouldn't mind if you used her bathroom.
I hate that bathroom. There's plants everywhere and flowers on the toilet seat cover. I feel like I'm going in the woods.
Gee, I hope that's our new toilet.
Now, that's a sentence you don't hear every...
Daddy!
Baby girl! Looking at you takes my breath away. Hair as shiny as the dew on a field of sunflowers. Eyes that sparkle bluer than the Mississippi. And the prettiest smile on either side of the Mason-Dixon line.
Didn't I tell you my...
What is it?
Well, thanks to you, I'm on the verge of making a very important decision. I'm thinking of leaving the church. Good night.
Dorothy, how sweet. Ooh, that just gives me a warm, tingly feeling all over. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go slip under the covers and enjoy it.
Okay, Dorothy, she's gone. You can tell me the truth. You were talking about me, weren't you? That's okay. It'll be our...
On your blouse. See, I laugh in the face of death.
Ma, stop it. I don't want to hear about this dream that is making you act reckless. The doctor says it was a lack of oxygen that made you hallucinate.
All right. I won't tell you what your father said. I won't say another word. The light!
It always puts me in a romantic mood. Dorothy, did you ever make love on top of a mountain?
No. The closest I ever came was making love on top of a fat guy called Old Smoky. Let's check in. Straight.
Well, if there are no more questions, I'll order some blood work.
I have a question.
Of course, Mrs. Petrillo.
When I order at Feng Chao's and say no MSG, do they really put it in anyway? Nah, Cesar Chavez. I got hungry.
They're giving you a hard time, too.
Nah, I just can't pick out a decent nectarine. This way they do it for me.
Why don't you just ask for help?
Help? You know who helps old broads like us? Boy Scouts and cartoons. We gotta look after ourselves. They giving you any trouble?
I can't get a...
And Ma, you were always a better bowler than I was.
I know, I do everything better than you. If this sauce was a person, I'd get naked and make love to her.
Hey, Ma, you know that doubles bowling tournament is next weekend. What do you say?
No, I don't want to. I just hate bowling. All I ever wanted to do was look cute in my new outfit.
We all look cute in your new outfit.
That does it.
Let's give her a big hand.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
Dorothy, I'd like you to meet Irving Capella. He's the one who did the ice sculptures. Aren't they nice?
75% off.
Irving would very...
I just want to wish you both the best of luck. What harm can it do? Because I'm going to win the award. Why don't you just shut up? Why don't you just shut
Why
up?
don't you both just shut up?
And now for the moment that you have all been waiting for. The winner of the Best Friend of the Year award is...
Silly, I do.
Oh. I'll never forget what you've done for me.
It's all over.
Fuck me.
You do this for free.
Then be grateful. Anything happening?
Yeah, we got 3 in surgery, 2 in x-ray, and you have to deliver these on your break.
In your dreams. I'm a sunshine lady, not a teamster. Now get the hell out of me and let me do my work.
I probably do all sorts of things that annoy you.
Oh, not really.
Go on. It would do us both a world of good to hear the things you change about me.
Ah, but, well, there is one thing, Rose.
Really?
Yeah. You hum, Rose.
I hum.
Softly, happily.
Then you'll have the decency to lie if anyone asks you about it.
Of course not, Ma. It all has to go in the family history.
Don't do this, Dorothy. Don't do something we'll both regret.
I have to, Ma. In 1920, your great-grandmother, Sophia Petrillo, became a pioneer. Did you hear that? So happy.
Now I have to go to the bathroom again. You know, when I get nervous, I have to go all the time. That's why I'm getting married here at the house. Public bathrooms are so difficult for me. I wash my hands so thoroughly, and then I find it so hard to get out.
What's that for?
You'll need both hands to pray that he gets someone to give him 40.
Bid is 35. Going once.
Oh, no.
Going twice.
Please.
40,000.
Oh, thank God.
Going once. Going twice. So.
Oh, look, girls, here comes the painting. All right, now remember, 10,000.
Well, well, Peter. We just swing the way the wind blows, don't we? And who's this? Glinda, the good witch of the north? You disgust me. After the way you've treated me, I should scratch your eyes out.
Nursey, nurse thing. I never thought I'd see you again.
Well, Sophia, I'm going to have to keep my word. As soon as you can walk, I'll have to leave.
Yeah, I know, as soon as I can walk. But I don't think that's gonna be for a long...
Box! Rose, where did you get it?
Well, I was just under my bed playing, and then there it was. Do you know whose it is?
Oh, Rose. Oh, Rose. How can I look at that face and lie? It's mine.
Horrible.
Now look at this. It says, a tan bamboo purse was found at the scene. Do you know what that means?
The man was murdered on his way to a Peter Allen concert.
No, it makes me think about Ma and that ridiculous vendetta. I mean, if I didn't know Ma, I might actually consider you.
And this was a lovely afternoon. Oh, I'll say, I just love the legitimate theater. You know, I missed Mr. Lee J. Cobb in Death of a Salesman. I missed Mr. Marlon Brando in Streetcar Named Desire. Well, I was damned if I was gonna miss Mr. Dick Butkus in Pal Joey.
And there's a brand new water heater in the garage and wall-to-wall carpet.
Unattractive.
Yes.
Worn out.
Yes.
Useless.
What's your point, Swin?
My point is, well, I was just hoping that maybe you're tired of people like Floyd who don't appreciate you. And maybe you're...
When that door opens, you can see right in there.
Who cares, Blanche? We have more important things on our minds.
Take a load off, Rose. We're here. Alley number 7.
Wait a minute. What are y'all doing here? We're supposed to be sharing this alley with the Nielsen twins.
They had to be.
I'm not patronizing you. I'm mocking you. Look, Ma, if there is a hurricane coming, it's not going to get here for a while. So come on, sit down and relax.
Okay. I'm glad we have this quiet time before the storm hits, because there's something I'd like to tell you.
That's not what I meant, exactly. No, she's going to the Bahamas with the college interviewer she met this afternoon.
On the snare drum. I was agreeing.
Blanche, how was the concert?
It is amazing how music that loud can be so boring.
And Miles?
Oh, even more boring than the music. All he did all night was talk about you. How sweet Rose is. How...
John, you disgust me, and as far as I'm concerned, we're through.
Oh. Who was that?
My sister.
May I recommend the
The Poulet Veronique.
John, I have a rule. If I can't pronounce it, I don't.
And then your friends can take you home.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Doc.
Yes, thank you.
Is he gone?
Yeah, is something wrong? You want him back?
No, I just wanted to make sure he was gone. I have to tell you what happened. I died and went to heaven.
Sweetest thing in my whole zip code. I don't know why I haven't had you over to dinner.
Well, that would be real nice. Well, yeah.
I've also been meaning to talk to you about an examination.
Blanche, I'm a pediatrician.
Harry, I'm not sick.
Well, no, I really have to go.
I figured it was the first time. It's been 15 years since he died. Huh? Boy, he must have been something.
This may sound silly, but it's true. I felt I would be unfaithful to Charlie if I slept with you.
Rose, it's not silly.
Fall back, but your chest does too. Unfortunately, it falls back and off to the side.
Well, it's too late to do anything until morning. We might as well get some sleep.
I can't sleep. I'm wound up tighter than the girdle on a back.
Right now, he happens to be tearing off another guy's arm and hitting him with it, but you do see my point.
I don't want to go back, Teach.
I know you don't. And I don't want you to go either. I wish I could say that you won't have to go back, but I can't. The only thing I can promise you, though, is that running away...
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lorraine, but there was something I had to take care of.
No, I'm not Lorraine.
You're not Lorraine Maslansky?
No.
Really? Because I have her chart here.
Hand me my purse, I'll check my driver's license. Mail is forwarded.
Thanks, I'd appreciate that.
Oh, Rose. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Only usually I'm one of the ships.
Well, Rose, it's all out in the open now.
I can see that. Holly, I'd like to speak with you in the kitchen, please. I don't deserve these kinds of problems.
Oh, honey, maybe I can help. I live to help. I'm a great friend, contrary to popular belief.
Miles can't take me to the wedding. He's going to be out of town at a teaching seminar. Now I can't go.
Well, that shouldn't keep you from going.
Oh, I have my reasons. It's a long story.
Pain.
Rose, you worked for Thomas Dewey?
No, Melville Dewey. The founder of the Dewey Decimal System.
You know, your Gil Kessler doesn't stand a chance of winning.
Who says?
The Miami Post, the Miami Journal, the Miami Tribune.
Thinking of how Ma's been hoarding all those checks from Phil and Gloria while I've had to go without.
Well, now, Dorothy, you really can't blame Sophia for your sex life.
That's not what I'm talking about. But since you brought it up, yes, I can.
What happened?
Oh, it was an old wives' tale. I didn't become loose for another year and a half.
Oh, I remember when I started shaving. I was 13, and I wanted to shave because I was going to a movie with Alan Steckler. You remember him, Ma?
Small head and...
Girls, look at this! You know, I remember wearing this outfit the night George took me to Woodstock. Oh, what a night. I will never forget it. Listening to the music of Mr. Richie Havens and Mr. Bob.
Sorry, I'm never going to be all the things you hoped I would be.
The only thing I want you to be, Michael, is happy. I just don't want you waking up one morning sorry for choices you made.
I appreciate that. But, Ma, I have to live my own life. And despite my flaws, I am basically...
Excuse me, you guys got any extra shaving cream?
Sure.
This is so weird. I've never been in a men's locker room before.
Neither have I. The same way every high school chooses the valedictorian. We drew straws.
And you picked the biggest one?
I don't like to brag. Anyway, the topic of my speech was there's a big world out there, but you have to change buses in Tyler's Land. It's okay, fella.
Well, I don't mind if I do. Nice place you got here.
Well, thank you. Can I offer you something? Coffee, tea, scraps from last night's dinner?
Oh, you're pulling my tail.
Aren't you a little old for imaginary friends?
Please. Blanche, maybe I should explain something to you. I dated my high school sweetheart for years. We married right out of school, and we were both virgins on our wedding night.
I'm sorry, I thought you were making it funny.
It's an hour.
Come on in, everybody.
Blanche, what is going on? I mean, that guy's a little young even for you.
What are you talking about? He's a mature young man with his own business. Now, who wants to help me pick out 5 magazines?
Blanche.
Please. I'm in no mood for risk.
School diploma for years, but I never had the courage to do it. Now with you teaching, I finally feel comfortable enough to give it a try.
Oh, all right, you can stay. All right, everybody, if you will...
$1,000 because the pig is homesick?
That's right.
Sometimes life really bites the big one.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi, girls.
Oh, hi, Rose.
Sophia, what are you doing with that heavy coat on inside the house?
You tell me, Rose.
Dorothy, was Sophia naked just now, or does...
Grandma, this is my fiancée, Lorraine, and this is her mother and her 2 aunts.
Oh, wait. This is your fiance?
Yeah, that's right.
You couldn't find someone your own age?
What is that supposed to mean?
No offense, but it means your daughter
wants to cut it down.
Now, look, 60 people live on that block, and all of them have signed this petition to save the tree.
Concrete's cleaner. They'll get used to it.
Mrs. Claxton, please.
I also have pictures of the tree that I'd like you all to take a look at.
You want to look at pictures? I've got pictures.
I'm so sorry Helltown was canceled.
Frank, I'm sorry. Please tell me that's a Nehru jacket.
No, it's not.
Rose, let's go heat up the lasagna. Come on.
I was stewing all day.
Maybe you're right. An active day out on the town with a handsome young man just might take my mind completely off old... What's his name?
Floyd.
Okay. Come on, Sven. It's Sven. He's mine now.
But just for the night.
Oh, thank you, Annie Dorothy. Thank you.
Oh, do you believe this?
Nah, I saw her lips move.
This is the best champagne I've ever tasted.
It should be. It's $430 a bottle.
Rose, I can't afford that.
Well, you did say the best.
Rose, for heaven's sake, you should have told me what it was. I said the best.
Just a female who likes to party, and he got one. No, I need to make some extra money. What for? When you get to be my age, the quality of your life changes. While you 3 are at work, I'm here by myself all day, and it gets lonely.
Oh, Ma, maybe I could stay home more.
Or we could get a giant screen TV.
Oh, it's Ma. She's becoming more forgetful, and she denies it and she gets mad.
How bad is it?
Bad. It's not just a matter of small things anymore. I can't believe she forgot this dinner. I mean, every year since my father died, I've been taking her out to dinner on her wedding anniversary because she's lonely.
The spokesmodel category on Star Search. But then again, you work your wonders in mysterious ways. A couple of years ago, on a night like this, I would have frozen to death because I was by myself. Now I have Dorothy and Blanche and Sophia to keep me warm. Not just on a...
Get him on a couch made out of Corinthian leather.
The woman has such lofty ambitions. Thanks for the suggestion, Sophia, but there's really nothing Enrique Mas can do. They have the legal right to cut off the pension. No, I'll just have to get out there tomorrow.
Art can be appreciated by humanity. Dorothy, you're here as a substitute teacher to educate our youth. And Rose, you're here because the rhythm method was very popular in the 20s. Okay? I'm going to the movies. Goodbye.
On the floor if I've driven you out of my life. From this moment on, the floor is my home.
Enjoy.
Dorothy!
I can explain, Ma.
No need to, pussycat. Let's move quick before the cops get here. You wipe for fingerprints. I'll get a shovel and a hefty bag.
I feel so ashamed. Everything you said about me is true. I'm a loser.
You're not a loser. You just need some help.
Well, maybe you're right.
Mrs. Nyland, I think a lot of...
Might be Phil Rizzuto's. Notice the phrase, holy cow, creeping into her conversation.
Oh, Dorothy, you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, Blanche, of course I do. I am confronting the possibility that the woman I have lived with and known... Lime jello with pears or fresh lemon meringue pie?
Pie.
We don't have any. We never did. Now we're even.
Oh, any luck?
What? Hi, guys.
Oh, Dorothy, I'm glad you're here. Sit down.
Oh, what is it, Ma?
As you know, my child, I'm getting on in years, and I've decided it's time for me to settle my estate.
What estate? Your loofah sponge and bus pass?
Don't forget the 4 gold teeth when your father worked.
Blanche, how did it go with the accountants?
Oh, just fine. Hey, while I was in the waiting room, I was reading a magazine that listed the 10 richest men in America. You know, Merv Griffin's moved up a couple of notches.
He probably ate the 2 guys ahead of him.
Anyway, I got good news from my accountant. I'm being audited Tuesday.
Oh, look.
And I ran right into Reverend Mackenzie, coming out of the bar on the arm of Millie Beasley, wife of Emmett Beasley, our town's most decorated war hero. Emmett received 3 Purple Hearts, all for head wounds.
Stanley, if you're doing what I think you're doing, you're in big trouble.
I was just remembering the first time you ever kicked me out of bed and I had to sleep on the floor.
Emil Zundt's hidden honeymoon hideaway in the Poconos. I'd have put money on that.
But still, St. Olaf's town motto was better Ned than Red. Ned was sort of the town idiot.
When, on your days off? You're the Pope! Oh, my life, I've been waiting for this.
Oh, okay, I won't disturb you.
Pussycat! Pussycat! I witnessed a miracle. The Pope came to the hospital and...
Called chronic fatigue syndrome. It's fairly recent. There are many theories about it, but most of us believe it's a virus. It just has not been identified yet.
The man's a genius. By the way, I loved Flower Drum Song.
Doctors just kept telling me I was depressed.
Well, depression can make a person feel tired, but depression doesn't start suddenly.
What I think Rose is trying to say is that things aren't working out, and we're going to have to let you go.
You're firing me?
Oh, no. Yes. I can understand why you'd be a little nervous.
You know, no matter how many times you have to go through something like this, I guess you're never really prepared for it. Look at me. My hands are shaking. I'm sweating. My head is spinning. I wish I could be only a little nervous.
Dr. Watkins to OR, Dr. Watkins.
It can be so much fun. I will never forget mine. I was the most successful person there.
What? Blanche, didn't you go to school with that brilliant doctor who won the Nobel Prize?
Oh, yes, but she let her looks go to hell.
You do sound excited, Dorothy.
Well, I am, but mostly it's about seeing Trudy again.
Outside the concert hall.
I asked you to tell him I'm not going.
I'm not going to do your dirty work for you, Rose.
Well, I don't want to talk to him. He makes me feel foolish. I don't even feel comfortable telling him St. Olaf stories.
I want to know exactly what he said to make you feel that way.
Oh, Dorothy,
hi, Rose.
Wait a minute, what's with this suitcase? I thought you...
I decided I do have to go.
But you were going
Dorothy,
to stay...
would you mind if I spoke with Jean for a minute?
No, fine. Go ahead.
I couldn't sleep, so I'm having some tea. If that's okay with you, Prime Minister Botha.
Oh, I couldn't sleep either. I had a terrible nightmare.
Was it the recurring dream where you're a lonely old woman and your family doesn't want you, so they put you in a home and never come to
Someone.
Oh, not now. I want to sleep.
No, Rose, listen. Dorothy's so upset with me, and I don't blame her after all those things I said. You know, I just don't see how I'll ever face her again. Rose, listen, listen. Am I a terrible person?
I don't know. Who are you?
And that's why I'm on this gurney, pussycat.
Oh, Ma, it's okay. As long as I found you, Rose Pushmorg.
No, he was sent up the river on a morals charge.
Are you okay, Sophia? You're awfully quiet.
What?
Oh, it's just that talking about Lillian makes me think about the future.
Oh, Ma, honey.
There's this group of children laughing at her. And in the bubble coming out of her mouth, it says, "It's not funny. You try getting white bread and mayonnaise out of your braces." And then in the third panel...
Rose, how many panels are there?
16. And then in the next panel...
Could you just tell us the gist of it?
What am I gonna do? My God, I'm hallucinating. I see little...
It's me, Stanley.
Oh, Stanley,
What?
my pride and joy, sunshine of my life.
Hello, Mother's Born Act.
Yeah, right.
Here, Mama, this is for you. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you, Stanley.
Dorothy, go after her.
I will not. I'm not the only one who was cruel and vicious. I have feelings, too.
Morning, Dorothy.
I'm not talking to you.
I guess you're still upset with me about last night, aren't you?
No, I'm upset because...
Last week I left him a stool sample. If I can talk to him about that, you can tell him
Leonard, help me out here. Where on that diet
You moved in that same day. But after I saw what I had to choose from, you seemed like a gift from heaven. You wouldn't believe some of the people I interviewed. Well, I think that about completes our tour, Madame Zelda. Anything else I can tell you about the place?
Yes. Was a young woman in a...
Rose.
Huh?
Rose, I'd like to have a few words with you alone. I'm sure Buzz won't mind.
I'll wait out on the lanai, Pumpkin.
So?
But it's true. It really is. I died and went to heaven. Well, it wasn't actually heaven proper. It was somewhere on the outskirts.
You died and went to a suburb of heaven?
No, it was an enormous train station. Like Grand Central, only cleaner.
7:30, we want to get good seats. Ma, what are you doing in here?
The searchlights were out, so I tunneled out of my room with a spoon.
It's a family tradition. It means the oldest niece has to give the eulogy. Well, not literally. Literally, it's a herring poacher you can wear as a sun visor. The family got together and they decided that was close enough.
Rose, I
got a better idea. There's a romantic little diner down on the boardwalk. They use a lot of my recipes. Why don't I pick you up around 8 tomorrow night and we'll go check out a few things.
I thought you'd never ask.
Swell. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay.
Nice meeting you, ladies.
Nice meeting you.
It was our pleasure.
You still have no idea what I'm talking
Nope. Oh, but I can't tell you, Blanche, how much I enjoy working. I heard footsteps and a man's voice, and the alarm went off.
It was Lester. He accidentally set off the alarm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You shot my boss.
I didn't shoot Lester.
I'd rather you shot Lester.
I think I'll pass on the nightcap, Blanche.
Go on home, you old fool. For one day when I was with Charlie, he had a theory. Even a trip to the bank can be exciting if you wear a ski mask.
He would say that often?
Almost as often as he'd say, "Don't shoot, it's me."
You will never guess who I just got off the phone with.
Trudy McMahon, your best friend from high school. She's coming to Miami for your high school reunion.
Sophia, that's incredible. You must have ESP.
No, I have a phone extension in my bedroom.
Ma, how many...
He's going to be late for the initiation ceremony.
Oh, take it easy, Feldman.
Hello, Billy Club? It's me, Moran. No, Moran the Cheese Man. Look, I need some fake ID to get out of the country. Yeah.
Which one's a slut?
Rose, it is not here.
Look again, it has to be.
Rose, I have read every want ad in the paper. Mine is not here. Are you sure you dropped it off at the newspaper office?
Dorothy, you think
she's smart?
Well, yeah.
Hot damn!
Hi, Blanche. I was sitting home feeling sorry for myself, so I thought I'd do some risk-taking and invite myself over.
I do think Jake did a wonderful job. Where is he, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. Probably out in the kitchen.
There he is, over by the dessert table.
Oh, he looks great in his tux.
Hunter, would you be a dear and get me another wine spritzer?
Of course.
Girls, I want you to do me a great big favor.
What is it?
There wasn't anything anyone could do. No one's ever beat us, Sophia.
But someday they will, and it could be tomorrow, and it could be you. I believe that, and you're gonna believe that. Because right now, today, that's all we got. Hope.
And a nectarine.
And a nectarine.
It's one thing to do. I guess I'll just have to move out. Hey,
Hey, I got a letter from Gina Marie Donatelli to look good at this wedding.
Look, Ma, I don't know how to break this to you.
Gently, I'm old.
Giuseppe Mangiacavallo has had a fabulous life. He's in his 80s, is a multimillionaire, and enjoys perfect health.
Well, it's a very slow-acting curse.
So it would appear.
My limousine's waiting.
Oh, you little devils, you. Wait a minute. Honey, are you sure you don't want to join us?
You got a marzipan bar in your ear? I told you, I've got a date with you-know-who.
Ma, we love you.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
You fell for it.
I did.
Diet Cocoa, I'm going out again tomorrow.
Oh, hi, Dorothy. How was the funeral?
It was a humdinger, Blanche. We closed the place.
Where's Sophia?
She's taking this pretty hard. I guess she needs a couple starting Tuesday. And Blanche is busy with her granddaughter. And Rose is... Well, I think a nurse is the way to go.
I don't need a nurse. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
Oh, really? Then why have you been running me ragged doing things for you?
Honestly, it tickles me.
Look, Ma, I'm hiring... Rose, you're not going to believe what I found in that box. Look at this photo.
Oh, it's Sophia as a young bride.
Yeah, but that's not my father. Ma was married to someone else before she married Pop, and she never told me. I mean, she lied to me. I don't know this woman.
Wife, Anna Maria Bonaducci.
I can't believe it.
What do you say about my hunches now, Dorothy? 5 more minutes, I would have had it.
Ma, how could you know? No.
I'm glad it was red wine and not white.
Why? White's easier to get out.
I know, but I spilled some red meat on this jacket at lunch, and I wouldn't want your dry cleaner to think I was gauche.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
I think I'll run along now. Nice meeting you, Mr. John Quinn.
Thank you. Same here. Blanche,
Devereaux. Good night.
So I hear we only get you for 3 days.
Well, that depends.
On what?
On how my mother feels about my having the baby in Miami.
Here? So close to Cuba?
Well, I thought I could do it alone, but now that it's almost time,
But the most wonderful thing about all this is Virginia and me. All that time we wasted hating each other from when we were kids. Now we're getting to know each other, and I just love her. I finally have a sister to love.
Module.
Oh, that does it. Rose, I would never lie about the U.S. space program. Awkward when it comes to my body, huh? No coordination? You want to see your body defy the laws of nature, physics, and Dade County? I can't help it. I'm so upset. Seeing my sorority sisters was just dreadful.
Oh, what happened?
It was just as if time had stood still for 30 years. Every woman there looked wonderful. They'd hardly aged at all.
I saw a movie like that once. All the women were sucked up into flying saucers.
But I knew, and it made me feel better about myself.
Well, you were one of the lucky ones. It doesn't always work out that well. It sure didn't for Olga Fetchik.
Just a minute, Rose. Somebody give me a hand signal when she's finished.
Olga Fetchik.
Ma, why are you trying so hard to ruin my weekend?
You don't get it, do you? This weekend could have been a lot of fun until you decided we were going to have quality time.
Oh, is that so horrible? Ma, all I wanted to do was have us finish unfinished business and say things to each other that we know.
Boy, no wonder they call you the big me and the bug lady.
Do you believe the mob out there?
Where's Marvin?
Who?
Your lawyer, Marvin Mitchelson. Where is he?
I'm not using Marvin on this case.
He's a brilliant lawyer. Listen, Stanley, we need help here.
You know, last night, after Marvin got us bailed out, I went...
Nice to see you again, Dorothy. You too, Mr. Weinstock. When did you get in?
Oh, you mean in town yesterday?
You should have called. I could have made you dinner.
Standing up with his clothes on. He could be
anybody.
Please, Dorothy.
Oh, all right.
Can I come?
Sure, Mom.
Oh, boy, we're going to the living room. We don't have much of a life, do we, Dorothy?
I was talking about this.
What are you all doing here?
Stopping you. What?
I absolutely forbid you to get married.
Same goes for me. Lorraine, he's not good enough for you. You can do better.
Oh, yeah? When's the last time you took a good look at the merchandise you're trying to move?
We both love you very much, but we also love each other.
And right now, I want to take them.
Rose, you can't stop taking these pills. You have a problem.
I can stop. And I'll start stopping tomorrow. Oh, boy, will you be...
That boy had exceptional control. He was always up for extra innings. And his delivery,
All right, would be.
What you and Rose Nyland saw was a UFO.
You always did know how to make me laugh.
It was nice to know I haven't lost it, all of it.
Oh, now don't you talk like that. You...
Some news. I told my mother about us.
You're kidding. How did she take it?
Pretty well.
Chest pains?
You remember.
Hey, you don't forget your wedding day. Eat your potato.
What?
What the hell is that for?
You're not getting into this bed, Stanley.
Then where am I supposed to sleep?
On the floor like any dog.
Oh, fine. Just fine. Stan Spornak doesn't have to beg a woman to get into bed. Women come to me.
Yeah. Right after they get the approval number on your MasterCard.
On pie recipe.
Tell me, Blanche, during any of this, would the farmhand suddenly break into a chorus of dem old cotton fields back
Well, maybe I am exaggerating just a touch, but not about Big Daddy. Oh, he's a very special man. Rose, I want to help, but first you have to tell me what the problem is.
Oh, Rose, honey, you have nothing to worry about. We wouldn't let you do something you'd regret.
That's what I was going to say, I swear.
You're such good friends.
You hear that, Dorothy?
You're trying too hard.
Are you quiet?
I'm whispering.
I don't mean now. I mean then.
Oh, it's very quiet. I'm very quiet. I don't scream.
Where's your daddy?
I can't go back. I can't. I just can't. What if I run into them? I'll die of embarrassment.
No, you won't. I'm a doctor. And I've never seen anyone die of embarrassment.
I'll tell you what. If it'll make it any easier, tomorrow I'll go back with you and help get you settled.
Will you?
Absolutely.
This kills me. You try it.
No, I will not. And I don't think you ought to be talking to him like that either. He's practically your daughter's boyfriend.
What are you talking about? They hate each other. They fight all the time.
Very passionate fights. Oh, it has all the signs of a classic love-hate relationship.
Died.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, but this I care for you thing has always worked up until now. Sophia, I do love you.
I love you too. So, what do we do?
You had an affair with a priest.
Priest? I didn't say he was a priest. I said he was a man of the cloth. He was a fabric salesman. You know, we never made love again after that, but he did cover my lazy boy for free.
Wonderful, Blanche.
The point is, something in his eye says he wants you, and I think he...
is so sad. We were all so lonely, and then by a miracle we found him.
But we thought the second show doesn't start until 9.
It doesn't, but after the first show, the management canceled his booking.
Oh, I was afraid that would happen. Do you know where he went?
I guess he's backstage somewhere.
You go on, honey. Talk to him. We'll wait right here.
Thank you.
Oh, it was a terrible time for me. You know, I'd gone on an eating binge when Stan left, and I'd put on quite a bit of weight. Plus, I was not a 20-year-old. You know, when you're 20, no matter what you do, everything stays where it's supposed to. Now, when you lean over, it looks like somebody's let the air out of your face.
Be there for me no matter what happened.
Bet you'd like to go home now and get some rest.
No, I haven't felt like I've been living for the last 3 days. I want to go with you to the fundraiser.
Great, and it's going to be a success. You know, Ma must have stuffed and mailed over 500 invitations.
Oh.
Blanche, I hope I can see you outside the hospital. Maybe we could have dinner some night?
Oh, well, do you really need to? I mean, do you really need to?
Well, I don't really need to.
But I'm sorry, but I can't.
I have to admit, you would have made a very good psychologist.
Great idea, Pussycat. Give Blanche an office with a couch and a license to charge by the hour. Richmond Street.
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, Dorothy, thank God it's you. I broke my glasses at the mall and I can't see a thing. It took me 6 hours to find my way home.
Ma, if you couldn't see, why didn't you call me to come get you?
I tried to, but every time I put in a dime and dialed, a condom popped out. Oh, I get it. Company. Pardon me.
She's charming.
Oh, you're very kind. I'm sorry she bored you with all these old pictures.
Nonsense. I enjoyed it. Oh. Look, you're graduate.
No. You know, it's still pretty windy out there. I'm going to go outside and see if I can get airborne.
Well, I better get going, too.
Fact is, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be ridiculous, Dorothy. You love the man for who he is. It's not like he's driving you around in a tiny car with a giant key on the back. Is he?
Back. You see, what happened was...
Oh, you don't have to explain. My mother already told me all about you.
Honey, why didn't you tell us you were coming?
Yeah, I could have cooked all your favorite meals.
Well, my job at the jazz club ended early, so I decided to come visit for a few days.
Oh, I'm so glad you did.
You play jazz? A child prodigy, the only one...
The chocolate syrup.
I'll get the Polaroid. This is a time to remember.
Ma, you don't have a Polaroid.
I'll get mine. It's under my bed. I have to go in there for the whipped cream anyway.
Talk forever. Oh, God. Al. I'm all right. I'm okay. Al, the big jerk. I loved him. He was a decent man, you know?
I know.
Where'd you end up? Who knows? I could only find one person who spoke English, and he tried to blame me personally for the Bay of Pigs.
How'd you get home?
I took the bus the other way. That's when I also noticed that they changed the name of the number 10 bus to the number 7. I'm gonna write David Horowitz.
Sophia, I think you got on the wrong bus.
Maybe I did, but I'm gonna write...
I'll get my feet wet. Oh, Ken, there won't be like a dozen tiny dogs hopping on hind legs wearing funny hats.
Oh, I wish.
I'm sorry.
I can't pretend no more.
Uncle Angelo, what's wrong?
It's a long, sad story. A story of love, a story of a deception, a story of a fool.
You know the story of Elsie Holdenfelder?
I didn't think you noticed. You hardly said a word all evening. Where are the other girls?
Oh, they all went out to a movie. Simon, that's why I wanted to come back here. I wanted us to be alone.
Ooh, baby.
Here. I don't really know how to say this.
Those are Malamars, Rose.
Dorothy, I want you to have a copy of my latest novel.
Scarlet Dawn at Boca Raton.
Read the inscription.
To Dorothy's Bornak.
And if it makes you feel any better, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Oh, thank you, Blanche. This means a lot, coming from a woman who wants to be buried dressed like a majorette. Oh. Ma, you want to come say goodbye to Phil?
I can't go up there.
Ma. He's not old. He's a perfectly healthy young man.
Just be home before midnight, Dorothy.
Excuse me, sir.
Go away.
Just a minute.
The chambermaid. He always had the sign on the door, maid service requested. He slept with everyone. Secretaries, school teachers, babysitters, neighbors, friends. One Easter, we gave our little boy some rabbits. They used to look at Al in amazement.
Marry your daughter. And, well, I guess in asking her hand, I'm also asking your hand. So what do you say? Will you be my mother-in-law?
Marrying us both, eh? So, I suppose one could say 6 years ago you left us both. Of course, that was after you...
Made it run, made it race against time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done.
Now he tells me that he's going to serve wild duck and crayfish. They come from the wetlands. It's like holding a Save the Whales function on a Japanese trawler.
Is there an open bar?
You know, Ma, that's part of the problem. Nobody cares. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. They aren't here anymore. Let's go check our rooms.
Oh, I just thank God they didn't take my Chinese vase. Oh, I'm gonna check the kitchen.
Wait, don't leave me. What'll I do if they come back?
Show them your slides of Hawaii.
Okay, Dorothy, let's see a smile.
This one's for the camera. And action.
Look, Grandma, I found you a real good pizza just like you used to get in Sicily.
Say, what a privilege it has been for me to come here and work with a man whom I consider to be the greatest Hungarian sculptor of our time.
Yes, and just let me say that if Blanche can name 2 other Hungarian sculptors of any time, I shall eat that statue.
Well, what's it going to be, Laszlo? Who do you choose?
But I can promise you I do not go to bed with men who wear wedding bands.
What if he took it off?
Then I'd see the tan line.
What if he was from Minnesota and had no tan?
Ooh.
Ew, so he's not good enough for you. Listen, my Charlie was 6'2" and...
Outside the concert hall.
I asked you to tell him I'm not going.
I'm not gonna do your dirty work for you, Rose.
Well, I don't want to talk to him. He makes me feel foolish. I don't even feel comfortable telling him St. Olaf stories.
I want to know exactly what he said to make you feel that way.
Nonsense. I want you to take it back this second.
Jamie,
What?
you called me George.
Well, don't you think I would know if I had called you Jamie George? I mean George, Jamie. Oh, well, Jamie George. What's the difference?
There is a difference, Blanche.
don't understand it. I forbade her to go, and she looked me straight in the eye and walked out that door.
Honey, you have to understand. Look, Lucy is experiencing her first taste of freedom. She's going through a rebellious stage.
Thus affording the listener the opportunity to glean from it whatever he may. Besides, I just hate it when I'm left out of the conversation.
Hello? Yes, it is. No, he isn't. What?
$400? Back in St. Olaf, the most expensive room is $1850. And that includes the cow.
All right, Rose, why would you want a cow in the room?
It's the law.
Fat man.
Well, good night, Blanche.
Well, what's your hurry? Why don't you come in for a nightcap?
Oh, I don't want to put you out.
Oh, I like to put out. Well, you agreed when I said it.
Ladies, let me explain. You know I should have made my choice long ago, but the truth is you each inspired me so well. I wish I could continue seeing you all, but I understand why that is unacceptable. Therefore, my choice will have to be...
Laszlo, before you make your choice, just let me...
Really want to put this on a childish level of name-calling?
Yes.
So do I.
Traitor.
Tramp.
Backstabber.
Homewrecker.
Indian giver. I'm sorry, I just got caught up in the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention.
Stay with a big pile of eggs and cinnamon toast. Oh, damn. Almost forgot the old lady's got to eat.
She isn't here.
What?
She isn't here. She left last night. You didn't know?
No, I did not know. What do you mean, left? Where'd she go?
Read Rose's diary.
And she wrote some terrible things about us in there.
About you? I didn't write anything about you. I didn't even know you when I kept that diary.
What are you talking about?
That was my 4-H diary. I kept it one summer when I raised 2 pigs for the county fair.
You got it. Here. Keep the change.
Thank you. We'll be in touch. Listen. How much for the nectarine?
Take it. It's on the house.
Oh, we can't do that. It's against the bylaws.
All right, you can pay me. That's 45 cents.
45 cents for one lousy nectarine? Kiss me, you poet.
Oh, they are so cute together.
Oh, I know. Isn't it romantic?
No, it isn't. It's ridiculous. Ma, this is the biggest mistake you have ever made in your life.
Fine. Don't come to the wedding. Who wants you? But just remember one thing.
Hi, Ma. Hey, what is that smell?
The sweet smell of success. It's my new entry in the cooking contest. Veal Parmesan, my luckiest dish. It saved my marriage once.
Mother, I am shocked at your insensitivity. May I point out to you that this is no ordinary picture? This picture was carried thousands of miles across the ocean by her great-great-grandmother, a woman who came to this country in search of a better life, as have done millions of immigrants throughout history. Why, this picture...
Stop and watch.
Oh, come on. Now, what is going on? Why are you guys on this sudden exercise kick?
The Harlan twins have asked Rose and me to spend next weekend with them.
Cruising in the Bahamas.
Oh, so you're trying to lose weight.
Oh, more than lose weight, Dorothy. We're giving ourselves a total makeover.
Well, I'd better start planning Mario's party.
Oh, Dorothy, let me plan it for you.
Oh, honey, you don't have to do
No, but
that.
I want to. You have enough to do, and there's nothing I like better than planning a party.
Are you sure?
Yes, there's nothing to it.
Well, fine, thanks.
Rose?
Yes.
Plan a party.
Me?
Looks kind of lavender to me.
Oh, I hated those drapes.
Lavender's a great color on me. Brings out my eyes.
Your eyes aren't lavender.
Girls! Blanche, who's the father?
The father? Gee, I don't know.
Well, you'd better figure it out. When was your fertile period?
Hear his voice like he was standing next to me. Sophia, take a chance. Go for it. I didn't mean to hurt you, pussycat. I guess I did it for your father.
Come on. That's a load of crap. Just to make sure that you don't settle into old age.
So you're saying you make me vacuum and dust and scrape crusty stuff off the tile because you love me?
Honestly, it tickles me.
Pussycat.
Ma.
Okay, Blanche.
I don't know why you all are so stingy with your ice cubes. They are free, aren't they?
Blanche.
Ernie, you notice how I keep interrupting you. It's because I don't want to hear what you're going to tell me. He called and canceled again, didn't he?
Sorry, Blanche.
Oh,
He told me to buy you anything you'd like.
really? Well, then get out your phone book and open it to the jewelry section.
Rose, have you seen Blanche?
I think she's in her room. Why?
I really need to talk to her.
Every time you need to talk to somebody, you go to your mother or to Blanche. Why doesn't anybody ever talk to me?
Your advice always comes with one of those damn St. Olaf stories.
I can give advice without a damn thing.
All right. Take 5. Even the seagulls stopped listening.
The rain kept our fans away.
Baloney. Every week we've been collecting what, $20, $30 for the clinic? The last couple of weeks we're lucky if we break 10. And you know why? We're losing our edge. The excitement is gone. We're not driven like we used to be. I did it! We're gonna win! We're gonna win!
Rose, aren't you forgetting something? We haven't bowled our last frame yet. We can still win, and we will.
Out in the morning. That's why the toilets don't get the attention they probably deserve.
Well, then everything was just a misunderstanding, and Norman really did dump me for a fat woman.
No kidding, fatter than you?
I hate to burst your bubble, but I just wanted to...
But this is wonderful news, Dorothy. It wasn't your fault. And with the insurance money, Max and Sophia can build again, bigger and better than ever. Oh, from these ashes, a phoenix will rise, stronger, healthier, more vibrant, more successful than before.